Hello and welcome back to Rock and Roll Has-Beens. I'm Kasem. You know the old saying, the star that burns twice as bright burns half as long. That describes our next sensation. You all remember the hot teen Latin sensation group, Hot as Hell.
Yeah, I'm hot and I'm 18.
I'm Hal and I'm 19.
And I'm Az. I'm 16 and I love the ladies.
Ass?
No, not ass, Az. That's right, girls. You know them, you love them. Hot as Hell. They grew up together in a small town called Shelbyville. While performing in a garage on a Monday, they were discovered by super producer Babyface.
We were kind of just a garage band. We kind of all grew up in the same neighborhood, and one day we got discovered by that face guy, that
Babyface, man.
Babyface. Yeah, he's bad. Yeah, he kind of he heard us playing Loco in the Cabeza, and he said it's just a new original sound, and man, it just everything took off so fast.
Right away, he liked it. I mean, that was it.
After that, things started happening pretty quickly. By Tuesday, they were in the recording studio cutting their first album, Loco in the Cabeza, featuring such songs as Mexican Jumping Bean and Stop, Drop, and Roll. But of course, who can forget their #1 smash hit, Loco in the Cabeza? Let's take a look at their music video, which they also recorded on Tuesday.
She's in to always bitchin' at my friends who always call. I feel she's got a hitchin', that girl's gonna kill them all. She's in to weird sensations, change whip, candle wax. She's in to masturbation, she likes to spank my ass.
Well, we went into the studio on Tuesday and we cut the album just real quick. It was, not necessarily how I envisioned it, but I compromised with the guys. It was our big break.
When did we go into the studio?
It was a Tuesday.
That's right, and we cut a bunch of tracks, and I didn't even think Loco in the Cabeza was going to be the big hit. I thought that Mexican Jumping Bean was the better one.
Yeah, I didn't really feel Loco in the Cabeza, but Face, he felt it. I mean,
That's right, and that's why he's the producer, and he called it.
By Wednesday afternoon, Hot as Hell had the #1 song in the land with Loco in the Cabeza. It debuted simultaneously at #1 on the R&B charts, the Latin charts, the pop charts, the country charts, and the gospel charts, being the first act to do so since Elvis Presley. By Wednesday night, they started their 4-city tour.
Yeah, first day out, bang, right on Billboard's #1 charts, Loco in the Cabeza, so there we were. Hot as hell. Something truly to be proud of. I can't say enough about it.
Remember when we were, the three of us were driving and we were listening to the car radio?
Oh, wow,
and,
Wednesday.
And Loco in the Cabeza came on the radio. That was just absolutely amazing. Boy, we just slammed on the brakes, rolled down the window, got out, dancing out in the hood of the car and stuff.
That was the wildest Wednesday I've ever had in my entire life.
That's right. I got all pissed off because you guys scuffed up my Trans Am. Man, that was wild. And then we played some concert dates that night. How many cities we hit that night?
Oh man, there had to be at least. Whew.
Yeah, there's Ogdenville, Haydenbrook.
Yeah.
And there's another town. I can't remember what it was. Man, we packed those places.
It surprised me. It really did. And to see the support of the people come out there and hear them really enjoy to see us perform, it was an emotional experience.
You know what pissed me off is when everyone was throwing panties at Hot.
Yeah.
I didn't get one panty.
Hot as hell. There's more than just hot in the group.
So we're #1, so we, as all great bands do, we decided to tour. And we hit a few cities. And I tell you, I felt it deep within me, and I connected with the fans. And actually it kind of really paid off for me a little bit. I can't really go into it, but let's just say something was taken from me, and it starts with a V.
By Thursday, with their fame spreading like wildfire, Hot dropped a bomb on the band. He announced he wanted to go solo, and hell froze over.
Well, he gets all the panties and stuff, and everything started going to his head. Remember that? And man, I'll never forget that when he came into the record studio and he said, he's like, fellas, he's gonna cut a solo album or something.
Yeah.
And we were like, what? It's like you said, hot as hell. Hot. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm as your hell.
Yeah.
We were just stunned. It was a solo album. What's up with that?
In the middle of a tour.
That's not the bomb.
So I began thinking to myself, you know, I'm getting all the attention, I'm doing all the work. Why not go solo? Plus, that way I can express myself creatively in the way that I want to do it, because those other guys, they suck. There's no creativity there, you know, they're more, they should be really working at a gas station or something. So I decided to cut my own album and take things by storm on my own, you know, get all the money, all the women, just for me.
On Friday, Hot's solo effort, The Phone Song, debuted at a pathetic number 80. And with that, the torch went out on the supergroup, Hot as Hell.
Hal and I were riding my Trans Am and turned on the radio, and that stupid song comes on. Was it the dial tone song? What was that called?
Phone song.
Phone song. It's like, what? Who writes that kind of crap? That's crap. That's what that is.
When we first met, you used to call all the time, just to say hi, hey, was your time. You used to lay in bed and we'd chat for hours. Call me in my car, even in the shower. But lately my phone doesn't ring as often. I think our relationship is starting to soften. You say things are getting just a little bit hectic, but I'm starting to feel I've been disconnected.
Please wait.
We were better as a group. We had more creativity as a group. I don't understand where the phone song came from. He should have never left, you know.
And what ticked me off, he didn't even tell us he was leaving. The money that we had made off local Cabeza I'd spent on hookers and stuff, and then he's announces he's leaving the group and stuff. And I gotta go work at a gas station.
I believe he let it all go to his head, you know, and what goes around comes around.
Yep. I mean, who's he think he is? George Michael or something, you know? I mean, we're Oates, he's Hall.
See, Friday, it was pretty exciting for me. I got a call from one of I'm like the #1 fan of George Michael's, and he actually called me. And I discussed the phone song with him, and he really encouraged me to go solo and to drop my excess baggage, and told me I have to have faith, and so I decided to go ahead and leave them guys and explore my own world, because they were really dragging me down.
What have you guys been doing since Hot left the band?
Well, I'm glad you asked. We're actually auditioning new lead singers.
Yeah.
We've looked at a couple of guys. What was that one guy's name that you really liked?
Well, we tried Bob, but...
Bob? Yeah, but we didn't like the sound Bob as hell.
They're morons. They can never replace me. I'm irreplaceable. They're idiots.
So, ass, right?
As.
He's starting to piss me off.
In the tabloids, they said that you're not 16 years old, that you're actually 33. Is any truth to that?
You know what? I'm getting... That's... When you're a celebrity, you got to deal with this kind of... You know, I'm going to watch my language. That's the stuff that makes me mad. You know, I know how Kathy Lee feels. You know, always getting attacked by the media. I'm tired of these lies. I'm I'm tired of it. If I'm not 16, then hell is gay.
What was the question?
Now that I think about it, he was a little fruity at times.
I was just saying that I can relate to you on being pestered and constantly bothered by all these allegations. You know, they're completely false. No one questions hot, you know?
I don't know. Did you see what he did with his hair?
Oh, come on, what was that?
Tell us about, your fond memories when you were a part of Hot as Hell.
Whew. Well, there's a lot of them. I have to just say the plentiful source of women, the unbelievable amount of money that comes to me directly, and just shining in front of everybody else. I love it. Hot as hell.
We did some wild stuff that week. Remember those women we brought into the hotel room that one time? I don't want to embarrass them by naming names, but there was B. Spears, and there's C. Aguilera.
Yeah, yeah.
And R. Martin, remember that?
Of a reunion tour with Hot, with As Hell and Hot as Hell coming back together again.
I don't see it in the future. I'm just way too talented and doing way too well right now. Maybe if I get addicted to crack or heroin and need to make money all of a sudden.
Is there any chance that Hot as Hell could get back together with Hot, have the band Hot as Hell again for a reunion tour?
Yeah, I think so. He hurt us, but forgive and forget and all that.
He's still wearing the shades.
That's right. I think he's when he wears these glasses, that's his sign to us that will always be hot as hell. And I'm getting sick of working at that gas station.
Oh, man. Try selling nachos.
Thanks for tuning in on Rock and Roll Has-Beens. I'm Kasem saying, keep your hands in the air and keep your feet off my lawn. The is hot as hell. This is the worst show. Who's responsible for this? Who is it you? You're fired. You're fired. Come on. That was awful. That was just awful.
It's the hardest